Did you know that India's people have been classified into different racial groups? SS Sarkar refined B.S. Guha's classification to reveal India's deep ethnic roots. But is this classification still valid today? Let's find out. Welcome to Anthronet Academy, a study aligned with the UGC NET Anthropology syllabus. SS Sarkar's racial classification of India. An anthropological perspective. Stay till the end of the video to know important books related to this topic or check the description box for link. Introduction to SS Sarkar's classification. 1. SS Sarkar was a prominent Indian anthropologist. 2. He refined B.S. Guha's racial classification with additional categories. 3. His system was based on physical features and anthropometry. 4. He categorized Indians into 4 main racial groups with subgroups. 5. His classification incorporated historical migrations and admixtures. 6. Though outdated, it laid a foundation for racial studies in India. 4 main racial groups in SS Sarkar's classification. 1. Negrito, short-statured, dark skin, frizzy hair, example Andamanese. 2. Australoid, wavy hair, broad nose, dark complexion, example Central Indian tribes. 3. Mongoloid, slanted eyes, straight hair, fair skin, example Northeastern tribes. 4. Caucasoid, tall, fair to brown-skinned, sharp features, example North and Western Indians. 5. He further divided each group into multiple subraces. 6. His classification was based on historical migration patterns. Subraces under each group. Negrito, Andamanese, Onge. Australoid, Gond, Santhal, Orao. Mongoloid, Paleomongoloid, Northeast, Tibeto-Mongoloid, Himalayas. Caucasoid. Nordic, tall, light-skinned, Punjab, Kashmir. Mediterranean, South Indians, Dravidians. Alpine and Dinaric, Western India. Each group shows varying levels of admixture due to migrations. His classification linked Indian races to global racial theories. Significance and criticism of SS Sarkar's classification. Significance. 1. Improved upon B.S. Guha's model with subcategories. 2. Integrated historical migration theories. 3. Helped in early anthropological and genetic studies. Criticism. 4. Relied on outdated racial theories and physical traits. 5. Modern genetics shows complex admixture, not strict racial groups. 6. Indian population is culturally and genetically diverse beyond physical traits. Conclusion and modern perspective. 1. SS Sarkar classified Indians into Negrito, Australoid, Mongoloid, and Caucasoid. 2. His work was valuable but based on colonial-era racial ideas. 3. Modern anthropology focuses on genetic diversity over racial classification. 4. India's diversity is shaped by ancient migrations and cultural evolution. 5. Genetic studies show admixture rather than clear racial divisions. 6. Anthropology now prioritizes cultural, linguistic, and genetic aspects over racial categories. Books on racial classification and anthropology of India. 1. B.S. Guha, Racial Affinities of the People of India, 1935. A foundational work on the racial classification of Indians. 2. SS Sarkar, Race and Race Movements in India. Discusses racial evolution and classification in India. 3. D.N. Majumdar and T.N. Madan, An Introduction to Social Anthropology. Covers racial, ethnic, and cultural classifications in India. 4. Risley, H.H., The People of India. Early British classification of Indian races, now debated but historically significant. 5. Lalita Prasad Vidyarthi, Race and Society. Discusses racial diversity and its impact on Indian society. 6. R.C. Sharma, Demographic Anthropology. Covers race, ethnicity, and genetic diversity in India. 7. Michael Bamshad et al., Genetic Evidence on the Origins of Indian Caste Populations. A modern genetic perspective challenging racial classifications. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Anthronet Academy, for more insightful content on anthropology. Stay safe and connected.